Juliet is a major digital influencer who is at the gym doing a live stream to show her followers what she's up to. She's explaining that she's working out to be able to wear a new beautiful dress at a themed party happening next week. After finishing the live stream, Juliet takes some photos of herself to post on social media and show that she's putting effort into her workouts. While she's packing up to leave, she hears some strange noise and asks if Ryan is there, but upon leaving, she comes across many candles on the floor. At this moment, a guy named Holden appears and asks if she liked the surprise. He says he did all this for her, leaving her frightened. She wants to know why he's there. Holden approaches, explaining that he did everything to show how much he loves her. In a tense moment, Holden grabs Juliet's arm, but she reacts quickly, hitting him with her purse and escaping in desperation. As she runs through the hallways, she unexpectedly crosses paths with Ryan. She tells him that Holden is there and he's after her. Ryan hurries to the gym in search of Holden, but upon arriving there, he finds no one. At Juliet's party is Anna, a gossip-specialized reporter, always on the lookout for the next big story. Anna observes Juliet and follows her to the bathroom, where she notices Juliet is feeling unwell. Without wasting time, Anna whips out her phone, capturing images of Juliet's precarious situation. As for Anna, this is a golden opportunity to secure headlines and viewership. The next day, Anna is at work, breaking the news about Juliet, and then she decides to share the content with Artie, her colleague. Anna clarifies to Artie that she wasn't responsible for making Juliet drink excessively, but rather Juliet chose to do so of her own accord. Artie questions if this disclosure could harm Juliet's relationship with television, to which Anna responds that it's possible, but neither of them has anything to do with it. Shortly after, Anna's boss named Lex conducts a comprehensive meeting with everyone to review the day's publications in order to determine the headline. Lex praises Anna's performance and highlights that her publication will be the headline. Furthermore, Lex emphasizes that readers have a preference for controversial subjects and encourages Anna to seek out more scandals, arguing that where there are signs of controversy, there is the possibility of finding relevant material. Anna is on Juliet's social media looking for something new. Anna decides to call Artie to help her with Juliet's situation. Artie shows Anna Ryan and says he is Juliet's boyfriend, and Juliet has helped him in some work situations. Artie looks at Anna and asks if she doesn't feel uncomfortable about what she does with people who are in a moment of weakness. Anna replies that no, they don't deserve it because they never achieved anything, and only got to where they are because of their beauty, living a life of lies. Artie agrees with Anna on only one thing, which is that Juliet's followers are all connected to each other, and they both realize that Juliet has fake profiles following her with the same photos. Anna tells Artie that she will ask Juliet about it personally. Upon arriving at Juliet's house, Anna is greeted by Juliet's sister Meg, who is also Juliet's career advisor. Meg invites Anna inside and says that everyone who wakes up cannot believe that she lives in a house like that. Meg leaves, leaving Anna alone. Suddenly, Ryan comes down and introduces himself to Anna. At this moment, Juliet appears and invites Anna to come upstairs. Before starting the interview, Anna notices that Juliet's leg is injured. Anna tells Juliet that she researched how she became popular so quickly, and Juliet responds that it was the posts she made that connected her to the audience. Anna talks about Juliet's fake followers, and Juliet says she was never popular back in school, which is why she bought followers. She tells Anna that she has a stalker, referred to as Romeos, but Anna asserts that it's a small price to pay for all the benefits she receives. Juliet also says that the stalker keeps sending flowers to them and attends all the events, but Anna says she's changing the subject. Juliet invites Anna to the next party, saying that the stalker will be there and that he has a star tattoo on his right arm. After leaving Juliet's house, Anna is observed by the stalker. Later, while Anna is at work on her laptop writing about Juliet, Lex appears and ends up frightening Anna, who shows what she's writing about Juliet's fake followers. The next day, upon arriving at work, Anna is informed by Artie that what she posted has gone viral. Upon checking her phone, Anna realizes she has gained many followers. Later, Juliet speaks to her followers and confesses to buying some of them, apologizing to fans for lying all this time, and then bids them farewell. The following morning, Anna wakes up to the news that Juliet has been found dead. While driving by, Anna notices that some fans have made a tribute to Juliet. When Anna arrives at work, Artie tells her that someone left some gifts for her and suggests that it might be a secret admirer or boyfriend. Anna then opens one of the gifts and sees that it's a piece of paper with a black star, and the other is a rat. At that moment, Lex appears and sarcastically remarks that it seems Anna has made enemies. Lex decides to send Anna home and have a day off. Anna goes to Juliet's house to apologize to Meg, but she refuses. As she is leaving, one of Juliet's fans tells Anna that all this happened because of her, but Anna asserts that it's not true and leaves. While parking her car in the garage, Anna hears a noise and goes to check. Suddenly, a glass bottle appears. Anna asks, "Who's there?" But there's no sign of anyone. Anna receives a video from Juliet thanking her for freeing her from this theater. Upon hearing this, Anna calls Artie asking him to come to her house. Anna researches about influence stalker Romeo, and upon looking at the images, she notices that all of them have a tattoo of a star somewhere on their body. Anna receives messages on her phone from Juliet's stalker asking if she liked the gift and saying that they only sent it to her workplace because they didn't know her home address, but now he knows. The conversation continues, and suddenly he says he's outside. Anna then rushes to lock the door. Suddenly, someone knocks on the door and Anna gets startled. She opens the door, and to her relief, it's Artie. Anna asks Artie if he saw anyone outside, and he says no. Anna tells Artie that she received strange messages about the box sent to her and someone being outside. She tells Artie that Juliet wasn't joking and that she really had stalkers called Romeos, and they started getting star tattoos as a form of obsession. Anna says this is all too familiar because the box she received that day had a very similar star on it. Anna believes that Juliet didn't take her own life because the message she received shows Juliet thanking her for pulling her out of the illusion of the influencer world. Anna tells Artie that it might have been the stalker because she has seen several cases of obsessed fans committing such madness. Anna decides to go to the police to show them the video of Juliet, but the detective tells Anna that this video confirms Juliet jumped willingly. However, Anna argues that Juliet's statements do not suggest that she would do such a thing to herself, and Juliet was afraid because she said she had a stalker and he was very dangerous. Anna also tells the detective that she received strange messages from the stalker saying that he was outside, but she couldn't see anyone. Furthermore, the day before, she recounts receiving a box at her workplace with a dead rat. However, the detective begins to insinuate that all of this happened because of Anna's fault and says that the stalker is blaming her for it and asserts that it will pass. Anna tells the detective to forget it and leaves angrily. Anna returns to Juliet's house again and shows Meg the video of Juliet before the incident. She tells Meg that Juliet didn't jump. Instead, someone attacked her. However, Meg insists that Juliet was just messing around with Anna, and that on that night, the party was a failure because no one showed up, and hateful messages were coming to her. She also mentions that Juliet had an argument with Ryan that day. Additionally, Meg reveals that she had an affair with Ryan a month ago, and upon discovering this, Juliet was even more devastated. Meg comments that Ryan became quite aggressive when arguing with Juliet, so Anna associates this with the bruises she saw on Juliet when she interviewed her. On the same day, they were found arguing. As Anna takes the elevator to leave, she encounters the stalker but still has no idea it's him. He asks if she's new around there, and Anna replies that she's just visiting a friend. He starts to look at Anna and says he thinks he's seen her somewhere before, confessing that he was the one who was outside her apartment that day. At that moment, the elevator opens, and Anna runs away from the stalker. She manages to get into her car, and just when she thinks she has escaped, the stalker appears and accuses her of taking Juliet away from him. The next day, Anna shows the same report she presented to the police to Lex, but Lex says he's on the detective's side. Anna reveals to Lex that Juliet had warned her about the stalker, and believes that the stalker might have done something to Juliet. After saying this, Anna manages to convince Lex. Moments later, Anna goes to where Ryan trains and says she has some questions about the night of Juliet's tragedy. Anna asks Ryan how the stalker continued to have access to Juliet's building and the parties, but Ryan says he doesn't know. So Anna tells Ryan that she thinks the stalker is involved in Juliet's case, but Ryan asserts that Juliet jumped. Anna insists that it could have been the stalker because the research she conducted showed several cases where these stalkers were involved. Upon arriving home, Anna notices a car running in her building's garage, and when she approaches to ask if she could help, the car accelerates towards her, almost running her over. After this incident, Anna enters her apartment and encounters the stalker now inside, asking for help. Anna questions, mentioning that he almost ran her over a few minutes ago, but the stalker denies it. In this tense moment, he reveals that the same person who paid him to stalk Juliet was the one who did this to her, but he still doesn't know the name of the person behind it. And furthermore, they also paid for him to get the star tattoo on his arm. Anna asks if he can prove what he's saying, to which he responds that they made bank transfers and sent him the key card to access Juliet's building. Moments later, Ryan calls Anna, who is in a car nearby, to see if she found more clues about Juliet's case and decides to invite Anna for a drink. While they are talking, Anna decides to ask about where Ryan was on the night of Juliet's incident. Ryan explains that he left because they had an argument and Juliet was very upset. Anna then asks if the reason Juliet argued with him was because Ryan was using substances, but he explains that he has stopped using. However, it's unclear how Juliet found a vial of the substance in his bag. Suddenly, a guy appears and mocks Ryan and Anna for what they did, which irritates Ryan, who confronts the guy. But Anna stops him from continuing. They go outside the bar, and Ryan apologizes for his actions inside and then kisses Anna. At that moment, someone starts taking photos of them, and it's revealed that the one taking the photos is Artie. The next day, the detective calls Anna and says he has leads on the car that tried to run her over last night, and he says the car belongs to Ryan. At this moment, Anna is surprised because she slept with Ryan. She goes to Ryan's bag and finds a container of substances, but at that moment, Ryan appears unexpectedly and asks what Anna is doing going through his things. Anna calls him a liar and says he tried to run her over the previous day, but Ryan claims his car was stolen and that he was walking, so Anna changes the subject, also mentioning that he paid the stalker to harass Juliet, but he doesn't understand what she's talking about and decides to leave. Anna grabs her phone to check and discovers that they've posted a picture of her kissing Ryan. When she arrives at work, Anna argues with Lex about why they published her story, and at the end of the argument, Anna quits her job. As Anna leaves, Artie apologizes for what he did, but Anna says that this publication was important for him, and that she would have done the same if she were in his shoes. Getting into her car, Anna receives a call from Meg saying she has evidence about Juliet's case and asks Anna to come as soon as possible. Anna manages to access Meg's apartment with the key card the stalker left for her, and upon entering, she overhears the stalker arguing with Meg. He rushes downstairs and leaves. Anna follows Holden to ask what happened. At that moment, Holden stops running and decides to reveal the truth to Anna, but suddenly Meg appears and pushes Holden, causing him to fall below. Moments later, the police arrive at the scene, and Meg gives a statement saying that Holden confessed to what he did to Juliet and then pushed her into the mirror. The detective then says that they found a key card with Holden and asks Meg if she has any idea how he got it, to which Meg suggests that he must have bribed someone. After the detective thanks Anna and leaves. The previous scene is shown when she arrives at Meg's apartment and finds her arguing with Holden. She imagines that Meg purposely hit her head on the mirror. Meg then invites Anna to have a drink as a form of celebration. Anna agrees but says that she first needs to go to the car to get something. However, she actually goes to the terrace to test the key card, but she can't gain access. This makes her suspicious, and she starts to remember the things Holden said. At that moment, Meg appears, asking if Anna is lost. Anna responds that she just needs some fresh air, and then Meg takes the opportunity to say she'll join her, mentioning that she now understands why Juliet always went up to the terrace, because it has an incredible view. Meg invites Anna to come closer and assures her she doesn't need to worry about slipping. Meg decides to make a toast to Juliet and asks her to return the card Holden gave her. After Meg says this, Anna begins to suggest that Meg was the one who tried to run her over with Ryan's car, and Meg mocks, saying Anna should consider starting to work on writing fiction stories instead of publishing newspaper articles. She tells Anna that everything is over because Holden confessed to what he did and that she should use it to boost her career. At that moment, Anna is taken by surprise by Meg, who hits her with a glass. Then the scene shifts back to the night when Juliet is alone on the terrace, and suddenly Meg appears, asking what she was doing. Juliet responds that she was just enjoying the view and thinking about giving up being an influencer to start over. Meg tells Juliet that she has worked hard to get to where she is and to maintain many followers. Juliet says she doesn't need that anymore, as she's tired. When Juliet says she's going to quit, Meg grabs her arm and tells her that she has worked too hard to maintain Juliet's fame and now she can't give up. But Juliet begs again that she needs to rest. Meg agrees, and then pushes her. We return to the present with Meg confessing to Anna that she lost control and that before she knew it, she had already pushed Juliet. Suddenly, Meg lifts Anna off the ground to throw her from the top. At that moment, the police sirens are heard, and Anna says that everything was being broadcast live. Meg then thanks Anna for making her a star and advances towards Anna, saying that everyone will also watch her being thrown from above. But Anna manages to grab the phone from Meg's hand and push her to the ground. Anna is introduced in a new job, and the boss, when handing her the press card, looks at her arm and compliments the tattoo. He asks if she's sure she wants this job, and she confirms, saying yes because she loves writing stories. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss the next videos. Thank you for watching.